Hello everybody. I'm the client of the Global InterGold company. I purchase investment gold bars in its online shop and make my business under the company marketing programs. Today we are speaking about the investments and investors. I think it's not a secret that nowadays we have got a new virus, such as a lack of financial security. The extent of the problem is that any baby is richer than 2 million of people on the earth because of the fact that it hasn't been heavily in debts and credits. How can we defend ourselves? We should have reserve funds that as a safety cushion will be used in extreme conditions. Our grannies save money against the rainy day, but now it doesn't work as the inflation rate immerses it all. The only thing is to make money work. One famous American of Japanese roots, Robert Kiyosaki, made the whole economic theory which was described in his book Cash Flow Quadrant. He divided people into 4 groups. You are either the employee that has no time to earn money just because you are busy with building your employer dreams, or you are the owner of your work and you have no time for life, or you are the business owner that has a team working on you and makes money on it, or you are the one who makes money work on himself. That is such called investor. The law clearly determines the objects of investment. These are securities, developed and undeveloped real estate, companies, bank accounts and deposits. The experienced investors know you shouldn't put all the eggs in one basket. Venerable business gurus say that you can make investments only if you have at least $100,000. Is that real? Let's start with financial investments as we see it's entirely legal. But first of all, a few words about the company whose securities my friends and I have invested in. Global InterGold company operates on the precious metal market precisely at the gold bars sector. The company has an international online shop that trades and purchases investment gold bars of the highest fineness, weighing from 1 to 100 grams. Nowadays, Global InterGold is a huge parent company. As an international company, it has been operating for 8 years. The chief office is in London. Besides, they opened the offices in Mexico, Germany and Spain, and new offices are opening in India and Brazil. The company has more than 4 million clients all over the world. That proves that the company is not a virtual but a real one. Moreover, the reliability of Global InterGold is also proved by its connections with huge international companies, such as the oldest Turkish company Nadir, that makes certified gold bars of the highest fineness, and 2 European banks. They are İşbank, which is one of the biggest banks in Turkey, and Spanish bank Santander, that comes to top 10 world banks. Such outstanding banks work only with proved and reliable clients. In 2017, the GIG company produced its own securities. As you know, it is impossible to make illegal securities. This operation is strictly controlled with the government. Our securities have international registration number, ISIN. That means International Securities Identification Number, and their soft copies are stored in the Independent Security Depository. According to a mission project approved with State Financial Authority, a mittance, which is to say a company, should pay to its security holders the income up to 12% annually until the moment of conversion securities into shares that will take place in December 2020. This income will be paid not in monetary form but as the extra securities. That means that your block gets the income up to 12% every year. But it's not a big money, you would say. No, it is not, but listen to the advice of an outstanding American businessman and investor, one of the richest people in the world, Warren Buffett, who says, it's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company for a wonderful price. It is profitable to invest in a successful developing company at the initial stage, especially when the company's net assets are estimated at 850 million euros and backed by gold. But in addition, once a year, the company gives a bonus that is gold bars in the amount of 6% of the value of the purchased securities. A potential customer can make a contract for the purchase of any number of securities. The contract is concluded at the time when at least 10% of the selected number of securities is paid off. During the next 2 months, you can buy securities at the price fixed for you on the day of the contract. To promote securities, the company has developed and started a fractal marketing program that works with the using of binary marketing elements. The participants of the program receive a high bonus reward for the promotion of securities, and although a potential investor is not required to participate in the program, I believe the information about it is not superfluous. So, for investing, there are different blocks for different amounts. You get free tokens for each block. These are the chips that participate in binary combinations. You get a bonus reward for the creation of a certain combinations. The more combinations you create, the more your reward is. Look at this table. Have you noticed any logic? The amount of reward increases with the growth of token combinations. To build all combinations only with your tokens is just impossible. But inviting partners to the program, you increase the number of chip tokens. Partners' tokens and partners of your partners' tokens are added to yours, and that's the entire structure. This is a movement from the top to the bottom on the table. Movement from the left to the right increases your reward at times. And this is true. The larger investment is, the more income we get. You can get a 20% cashback with the investment sum of 1,800 euros, and it grows with the growth of the investment. In other words, a client receives from 20 to 70 refunds for combinations of tokens, if he's got at least 2 partners in the Fractal program. If you want to take a full advantage of a cashback, the sum of the contracts of your partners must be at least the same as the sum of your contract. A cashback is charged during the day. Suppose you have invested 6,000 euros. In a day you will return 3,000 euros, of which 1,500 you should spend on securities, and the remaining 1,500 euros withdraw to your bank account, card or Bitcoin wallet while you purchase and sell the gold. GIG securities price is rising constantly. For example, only for the less than 3 months, from the 1st of September to the 25th of November, their price increased by 14.6%. The experts predict its growth up to 130 and even 300 euros per security. Just imagine, if you have 3,333 shares by December 2020, your block will cost 1 million euros. You can sell your shares and take this million away, or you can receive the dividends. Just believe me, the dividends will be good. As no wonder they say, he who has the gold will always have money. What to start with? With the first step. Any road begins with the first step. And if you are interested in the sphere of investments, all the details you can find out by getting in touch with me. My contacts are at the end of the video. And I wish you to be successful and prosperous.